Hello everyone, I am Dr. Jyoti Mandala. Welcome you all to the video lecture series on the course Unity 3D. I hope you all are following with the lectures that we had discussion earlier, and I hope the lectures are helpful for you in learning this course of Unity 3D. In today's lecture, we will be understanding about animation in Unity. Now, what is the need of having animation? You all might heard this word of animation. Animation is nothing but having some activity going on behind some objects. Now, what is the need of having animation is a useful tool to bring life to the scene. To if you observe, this is our scene which we have designed earlier up to our last lectures. You can see this is this is like a static scene where some objects are added. It can be a 2D objects or primitive objects, and some light effects have been added, and also some materials and textures are also added. Now, if you run this game, you can see in the game window the scene will be displayed as it is, and there is no life in this one. Life in the sense like no action in this one. But if you want to have some action in your objects, that means you want to bring life to your scene where some objects are moving and some action behind that one, then that can be done by using this animation. Now let's see how that can be achieved in Unity. So to do that one, let's open our Unity editor, this one, and this is the scene that we have already designed up to our last lectures. So here to these objects, I'm trying to apply some animation. So animation can be applied on your 3D objects or your primitive objects also, right? So let us try to add some basic animation on your on the let us consider one primitive object like cube. Okay, so to achieve that one, what we need to do, we need to have some object. So first what we will do, this is our hierarchy, see a hierarchy window where all the objects belonging to our scene are available. Now what I will do, I will add one 3D cube. Okay, have that cube. So this is our cube. Now this cube, what I am going to achieve here is my target is this cube. I will place here on this table, and whenever I try to play this animation, whenever I try to play this game, then I want this cube to rotate in 360 degrees angle. Right. So to achieve that one, let me place this in a particular location where I want to have this one here, and I want to just resize this one a little bit smaller in size like this. Got it? So this will be here. You can see here how it is visible in the game window. Accordingly, you can reposition this one. Got it, right? It's clear. Now, I just want to apply some color to this one. To apply some color, what we need to do? We need to create one material. You already know how materials can be created and all. In our previous lectures, we learned that one. So what I'll do, I'll go to the assets window and I will create one material. Already we had a material with this color and blue color, which we have applied to chair and the table. So now I'll create one more material. So create and go to material. Now this is a new material and I will name it as cube just for reference. Okay, now this cube, this is the color coming to your right hand side. I want to change the color. So what I'll do, I want to change the color to something bright like this. Okay, all right. Now this is the material I have created. Okay, now this material I want to apply to this cube. So done. Very simple. Now our object is ready, available. Now this on this object, I want to apply the animation. So to apply the animation, we have two ways to create an animation. First way is, first you need to have an animation window available here. Now to do that one, you have two approaches. First approach is on the menu here on the top. You can go to assets and here you can go to create and you have a option called animation, this one. Got it? How you are going to do? Go to the assets, create, and then you can have animation, right? Or else you have another option where you can go to window and you can have animation. You click animation, either any option you can follow. So if you click on this one, animation window will be added. Did you see here? A new window has popped up and an animation window has been added as an overflow window. Now, as per your requirement, you can customize this one. What I'll do, I'll just drag this one and add to this already available tabs, project, console and animation. Now the animation window tab has been added. Now did you see here no animation object is selected. Now what we need to do? We need to select an object first on which we want to apply the animation. So our target is to apply animation on this cube. So first if you click this cube, okay, did you see? When I click this cube, the cube has been selected and in the inspector window, did you see no animation has been added? Just it is having transformation, it is having some materials added. Just now we have added that one and nothing else other than that. But now I want to add add animation to this one. Now to do that one, you can see here you need to click create option here. So this to this cube I want to apply the animation, so click create. Now once I click the create, it will, this window will pop up and you need to create a name to that animation. So I will be naming as cube animation. Okay, so save. This will be saved in our assets folder only. Now, animation has been added. Did you see in our inspector window for the cube, animation tab has been added. One material, this one has been added where it is showing all these properties belonging to that animation, right? So whatever animation we have added, cube animation, that has been added here. All right. Now you can go back to the projects. You can see here also cube animation has been added. Did you see here? To the cube, one animation has been added and the animation name is cube animation. Right. Now coming back to your tab of animation. Now here you want to apply the animation. Now whenever you want to apply animation, here you need to understand one thing. See here, this is the timeline which helps us in fixing the animation. Now what is the start time? What is the end time? There is a concept called keyframes. Always remember your game object will run like some frames like 24 frames per second, like that, depends upon the type of technology you're using, right? Now here we have to set the keyframes first. In between that keyframes, the object will change. Now you see here there is a red button available, backward, forward and a play button is available. Now what is the use of this button is, this button will help us in enabling or disabling the keyframes. Now whenever you start fixing your keyframes, you need to enable this one so that the animation keyframes, whatever you are fixing and what kind of transactions you want to do, that will be recorded. Got it? Now before starting the animation, make sure like you're clicking this one. So now the recording has been started and once I started this one, did you see here this has been changed to a red color. Now this is the first keyframe available. Now I want to apply keyframe here. You can zoom out and zoom in also the keyframe by using the scroll button on your mouse. Okay. Now here I want to apply keyframe. To apply the keyframe, what you need to do? Just double click there. Okay. Now this is the first. Now this is the first keyframe. Right. Now here I want to add a property. Now first we need to add the property. Go to the add property and you have multiple options available here. Transform option, just drop down that one list, that button, sorry, that option. And then in this we have position, translation and scaling. Position is nothing but moving object from one place to other place. Rotation is nothing but you already know that one, moving the object in 360 degrees angle. Scaling is nothing but increasing or decreasing the size. Now I want to apply the rotation. So for that I will select that one and click the plus button. Now rotation has been added. Now did you see here the keyframes has been added in the first keyframe? Just I will extend enlarge this one. We are in the first keyframe where the rotation of x y z is 0 0 0. So the first keyframe has been added. Now in this keyframe I want to change the rotation. That means I want to rotate along. Let us consider in x-axis direction. Let us consider. Okay. So what I will do, I will set this keyframe here and I want to change the value of y-axis. Let us consider. To change the y-axis, did you see how the object is rotating? Can you observe here, all of you? So the object is rotating like this. I want to apply this effect. Got it? Now this is what being recorded. Now I will stop this recording. you can play this one and you can see the object is not, because I have stopped this recording, right? I will just once again I'll do that one. What I'll do here, and I want to have a recording here from here, and I want to change the Y value rotation like this. Got it? You can see here. So this is totally being recorded right here. Make sure like it is being recorded. Now I will stop the recording. So entire thing what I have done here, setting the keyframes and what kind of transaction I want to do, everything has been recorded. Now to ensure that when it is working or not, just you can go with the play button and you can see if the object is rotating, and you can see in the game window also it is rotating. I hope you all are following. Right, this is your dope sheet. Now you stop this one. You can see the other way of showing the object animation in the form of curves. You can apply, you can make use of this sheet also to have a transition in a smooth way as per your requirement. Just explore this one, right? How we are going to do and all. I'm okay, right. Now, once it is done, just save your project and try to play this one. I'm going to play this one, and once it is starting, you can see it is playing the object. Did you see that? Now you have brought some life into your scene. The animation is being applied. I hope you all are you all could able to do this one. So I'll stop animation here. I want to show you one more thing. I've selected this and animation, and coming to your project. Now, this is the animation we have created, right? So select this animation. This is the window. If you want the animation to be in a loop, so you can select this loop time. Otherwise, you want the animation to be applied only once, then you need to deselect this one. So let me show you that difference. I have deselected the loop time. Then what happens if I'm playing? See, only once the animation is applied, right? But if you want that to be continuously applied, then what you need to do, you need to go with the loop time, so that the continuously the object rotates. The animation we have applied is rotation, right? So as per your requirement, you can select this one, right? I hope you all are following. Now coming back to the animation, what I'll do, mm, I'll try to apply animation on this 3D object also, right? So this is the 3D object. What is the 3D object? I have selected the chair. On this chair, I want to have an animation of moving this one to the front. Okay, like we are going to design like a scary scene like that. Okay. What I want to do, I want to have apply a a transformation of moving that object. So I have selected this one. You can see on the chair, no transfer animation has been applied, so I'm going to create a new thing. So I will be creating a new animation, chair animation. Okay, save. Now here I'm going to add a property, transform position. Got it? Now, all right. Now, what I want to do, I want to record this one. You see, animation has been applied, and then I am going to record this one. Now, I'm going to set the keyframes. Initial keyframe is of 000 position. Now, I want to set the keyframe from here to here, one keyframe. Okay. Add key. So here I want to have my object to be moving left, or else let me do uh, not like this. This I want to set to 0 only. I want to rotate in the other way. How I want to rotate? I want to rotate in this way. Okay, this is also not looking good. So I want to rotate in the Z direction. So back, it has gone back. Okay. Now from here, I want to bring the object front. Got it? Right. So this is what the animation I want to apply. So you can see how the animation is applied. It is going back and it is coming front. Right. So let's see how it works. Just I will stop this one, and then I will play. You see how the object is rotating. Do you see? Not rotating, how it is moving front and back. Got it? Okay, I'll stop this one and I will go to the project, and where is that chair animation? I don't want to have it in a loop. Just once only I want to have that. Now coming to the animation, and this is the chair animation. Okay, and coming down, these are all the properties. Now let us see how it is looking in the game window. Now you can see animation has been applied. So our animation is designed like that. Got it? Right. So I request you all to uh, apply this one and try to do how animation is working. You can have your own avatars, download some 3D objects like avatars and all, and try to apply animation on that one. You can apply animation on a 2D or on a 3D model, and which is downloaded by the asset store, and or else on to a primitive object also like cube, sphere as per your requirement. Hope you all could able to do this one. If you still feel any issues, let me know in the comment section. I'm very happy to help you all. Try to explore, try to apply different kinds of animation to bring life to your scene. With this, we'll come to an end of today's lecture. Let us all meet in the next lecture. Until then, thank you all of you.